headband does not match this shirt, but that's okay. I'm not leaving it on anyway. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Crystal, if this is your first time here. And today I'm here with an easy peasy Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. Also, I came across this really cool list of 28 movies to watch during the month of February that does not have black trauma in it, which I thought was a really cool idea because, yeah, we're used to a bunch of slavery and oppression movies, but black people, we also have some other movies out there that people should also see. So I wanted to share those movie suggestions with you as well while I'm doing my makeup. So if you want to see how I achieve this really easy Valentine's Day makeup look, then let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and prime our other eyelid. So I came across this post on Facebook and I wanted to share it with you guys because it's Black History Month. This post, it says, it's 28 films to watch during Black History Month that aren't about black trauma. Black people deserve happy-go-lucky romances, cultural explorations, and cheesy coming-of-age movies too. So first I'm going in with the Desi and Katie Francation palette. I'm going to go in with this really light nude brown shade, and that shade is in the color Necessary. I'm thinking it gotta be Necessary. I'm going to put that right in the crease and above the crease as a transition shade. The first movie on the list is Bad Boys. I'm pretty sure most of you saw most of these movies because I know I saw most of the movies on this list. Bad Boys came out in 1995 and it stars Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. They are two detectives. Wait, let me tell you exactly what it's about. Starring the dynamic duo Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, Bad Boys follows detectives Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett as they track down millions of dollars worth of missing drugs under the pressure of the Miami Police Department. An action-packed comedy, Bad Boys is a classic black movie, enjoyable for the whole family with an added bonus of having two equally hilarious sequels. Which is true, there's a Bad Boys 1, 2, and 3. I've seen all of them and I enjoy all three. And it's very rare that the movies that come after the first are just as good as the first. So I highly recommend Bad Boys. The second movie on the list is Barbershop. I've seen that. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen that. If not, check it out. There's a Barbershop 2. I think it may be a 3. I'm not 100% sure. But I know there's a Barbershop 2. Next, I'm going into this Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to take this burnt orange shade here. It's called Regular. And I'm going to just put that into the crease area. The next movie on the list is Beauty Shop. That came out in 2005 and it stars Queen Latifah. I'm going to take that slightly above the crease as well. And Beauty Shop is similar to Barbershop, but in reverse, of course. Women and the struggles that they have and what they do and talk about when they're in the beauty shop. The next movie on the list is Beyond the Lights. That came out in 2014. It stars, I don't know how to say this girl's name, so I'm not even going to try it. It stars Nate Parker. I started watching that movie and I never finished it, so I really can't tell you too much about it. The next movie on the list is a classic. It's Cinderella, the one with Brandy and Whitney Houston. It came out in 1997. This movie has a really diverse cast in it, which I love. It's basically a remake of the original Cinderella story, but with a more diverse cast. Highly recommend it. It's on Disney Plus right now, so if you have Disney Plus, check it out. Next, we're going to go into the Pat McGrath Celestial Divinity palette, and we're going to take this burgundy shade here, and we're going to put that on the outer corner and halfway into the crease. This is one of my favorite palettes, by the way. So right here on the outer corner of the eye and into the crease about halfway. Pack that color on first. And then blend it up into the crease. Drag it about halfway to the middle of the eye, like that. The next movie on the list is Dope. That came out in 2005. I've heard about this, but I didn't see it. In this nostalgic coming-of-age film, high school students Malcolm, Jib, and Diggy embark on a wild adventure involving a wrong place, wrong time run-in with a local drug dealer and his armed thugs. And the next movie on the list is Dreamgirls. That came out in 2006. I was about to say 16. And of course, we all know about Dreamgirls. That stars Beyonce, Jennifer Hudson, Jamie Foxx, Eddie Murphy, and a whole host of other celebrities. A really good soundtrack came out of that movie, and I do recommend checking out Dreamgirls. The next movie on the list is Drumline. Drumline came out in 2002. Wow. A lot of these movies are older than I thought they were. Says, starring a young Nick Cannon, Drumline follows a drummer making the transition from his New York high school to the marching band of a fictional, historically black college located in Atlanta. Between tension with his bandmates, relationship drama, and all the other challenges that come with young adulthood, Drumline is the perfect trauma-free coming-of-age film. I want just the slightest bit of black in the corners, just so you see how it's just a little deeper. I'm going to use a touch of black and put that just on the outer corner of the eye. I'm going to use the black out of this Dose of Color Smoky Eye palette just to add a tiny bit to the outer corner of my eye. So just like a little dot here, not too much black, because black, can get out of hand really fast. So just dab that on and blend it right on out. Not too much black. The next movie on the list is Fighting Temptations, which came out in 2003. With life not going according to plan, Darren Hill, played by Cuba Gooding Jr., moves back to his hometown. While there, he, alongside a beautiful musician, played by none other than Beyonce Knowles, is tasked with reviving a lackluster church choir, falling in love in the process. All right, dipping back into this Pat McGrath palette, we're going to use this iridescent shade here. It's like a purpley, pinky shade. I'm going to use my finger first and just apply that to the lid. The next movie on the list is definitely a classic. It is Friday. That came out in 1995. Friday is one of my all-time favorite movies. If you have not seen Friday yet, the first one, because I think there's like 3 or 4 Fridays, probably 3. Check it out. It is hilarious. The next movie on the list is a really good movie and one that I highly recommend. It's Girls Trip. That one came out in 2017. That was 2017? That was 2019. It says 4 friends, Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Regina Hall, and Tiffany Haddish, who have grown apart over the years, reunite for a weekend getaway to New Orleans. Looking to relive their wilder years, the Flossie Posse gets into tons of trouble, shares lots of laughs, and revives the sisterhood that brought them together. Then I like to go in with this little angle brush just to hit the corners, like so. The next movie on the list is Good Burger. Good Burger came out in 1997. That is definitely a classic. That stars, I gotta say Keenan and Kel. That is their names though. Dexter and Ed, played by Kel Mitchell and Kenan Thompson, thought they were getting a typical after-school job flipping burgers, but end up responsible for saving their entire restaurant from being overrun by the new chain in town. This next film on the list, I highly recommend, especially for young girls. Not just young black girls, but of all ages. All races. Just not even girls, people in general, because a lot of people need to know about these women. And I'm talking about the women of the movie Hidden Figures. Based on a true story, Hidden Figures chronicles the U.S. and Russian race to the moon and the black women that helped the U.S. win. Despite racism and sexism from their colleagues, coupled with the other difficulties that came along with being a black woman in 1960s America, Katherine Johnson, played by Taraji P. Henson, Dorothy Vaughan, Octavia Spencer, and Mary Jackson, played by Janelle Monáe, get jobs at NASA and become instrumental in advancing the space race and restoring the nation's faith in science. Not only is that just a great inspirational movie, it's perfect for Black history because it is actual Black history. Highly recommend watching Hidden Figures. All right, so we're going to come back to the eyes. I'm not done with the eyes yet, but we're going to come back to the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and prime my face so we can put on our foundation. I've realized that all the foundations I have right now are summer foundations. None of them match me. They're all a little bit too dark. I mean, I don't mind that because I like to make myself more melanated than I am in real life. So I really don't mind it. Oh, I'm using my Tatcha primer. A little bit of this goes a whole long way. So you don't need a whole lot. The next movie on the list is Joyful Noise that came out in 2012 that stars Keke Palmer, I love her, and Queen Latifah. I recently watched Joyful Noise during the holiday. I enjoyed it. I think Dolly Parton was in it. If I'm thinking about the right movie. They basically gotta figure out Queen Latifah wants them to be like more stick to traditional and do the type of music that they've always been doing, but they need to switch it up in order to win this competition and save their church. The next movie on the list is Jump In. I saw that on Disney Channel a long time ago. That came out in 2007. Again, it stars Keke Palmer and Corbin Bleu. Because I don't have a winter foundation, I'm going to be mixing these two. My Lancome Tint Idol and my NARS foundation. I'm hoping that this NARS is light enough to brighten up this Lancome one. The next movie on the list is Jump in the Broom. It came out in 2011. Ooh, that's really thick. I'm gonna go ahead. Something's wrong with my face right now. Got a lot of texture going on here. That worked perfectly, actually. A 2011 romantic comedy drama, Jump in the Broom, tackles the old age problem of a wealthy girl falling in love with a poor boy. I have two new concealers that I want to try out. I've never tried before, and I'm kind of scared to do it right now because I've never done it before, but what the heck. The next movie on the list is Last Holiday. I'm going to try to go a little faster with these movies. Last Holiday came out in 2006. New Orleans saleswoman Georgia Bird, played by Queen Latifah, is forced to reconsider the cautious life she lived when she is diagnosed with a terminal illness. Led to believe she only had a short time left to live, Last Holiday follows Georgia as she jets off to Europe and spend what she believes are her last day truly living her life. I saw Last Holiday, and let me tell you something. Sister must have had some good savings because she was living her best life, like buying all this expensive stuff, doing a little bit of contour, not too much, just a little bit. I hardly ever touch my forehead with contour, hardly ever. I don't know why I'm doing it now, because that's something I don't really do. We're going to use this one. I'm going to buff that out. The next movie on the list is Little. I love Little. Little is like a remake of the movie Big with Tom Hanks when he becomes an adult. He's a little boy, but he becomes an adult. Little is the reverse of that. She's an adult that becomes a little girl. The little girl from Blackish, she's in this, and my girl, Issa Rae. I love Issa Rae. She plays like her assistant, and when she's older, she's played by Regina Hall. This next movie, y'all, I highly recommend, and I highly recommend you watch it on Valentine's Day. It is The Photograph. It came out last year, 2020. It stars Issa Rae and Lakeith Stanfield. I looked at him in a totally different light after this movie. Now, I was introduced to Lakeith in ATL, and he was just like this space head, weirdo. And he was also in Get Out. Remember the guy that when the flash went off, he's like, run. That was Lakeith. But in this movie, I don't want to tell you too much. And it's like a nice black love story. Like, nobody really gets all hurt, and she don't have to jump through hoops to want to feel loved. It's just, it was good. It was good. And it was like a different role for Issa Rae. She's goofy and silly. She had little moments in this one too because you gotta keep you laughing. But It was a different role for her and for him, so I recommend that for Valentine's Day. I'm scared to use this. So these are the two concealers I have. These are both by Juvia's Place. I have one in the shade 14 and one in the shade 13. So I'm going to try 14 here in the hollows of my cheeks. Ugh. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Am I supposed to pull this or something? Okay. I may not be trying a darn thing. Oh my God. I can't get it open. Oh my goodness. The next movie on the list is a classic, Poetic Justice. It was, I cannot open it. Poetic Justice came out in 1993. It is great. I love Poetic Justice. This one opened with no problem. Ain't that crazy? But I only want to use that under my eyes. I need you to open. Ugh. Oh my God. What is wrong with this thing? So it looks like I'll be using this Too Faced concealer along my jaw, not my jawline, but in the hollows of my cheekbones. And this is going to help to sharpen that contour we did here. It's going to make it look just a little bit sharper. I'm pissed off. Oh, I'm just going to buff that out, blend that out. Let's try out this Juvia's Place concealer. Oh, it's really good. The next movie on the list is The Princess and the Frog, which came out in 2009. The Princess and the Frog tells the story of a New Orleans waitress who dreams of one day owning her own restaurant. She meets a frog prince along the way and, trying to return him back to human form, kisses him. The problem? Not only does he not become human, but she becomes a frog too. See the other one? See? Wait a minute. The other one might be darker. Huh. This is kind of smooth. I don't know if it's full coverage. It might be. Let's see. It's very lightweight. I thought it was going to be thicker than this. I don't know why, but I thought it was going to be much thicker. Take a brush and softly start blending that out before we go in with the the sponge. This is blending like what? Like nothing. Like it knew exactly what to do. Give me a second. I didn't even contour my nose. These movies got me all distracted. I'm missing parts and steps to this here. Blend the rest out with a sponge. The next movie on the list is Remember the Titans. That came out in 2000. With Denzel Washington at the center, Remember the Titans tells the true story of Coach Herman Boone's attempt to integrate the T.C. Williams High School football team, the Titans, in Alexandria, Virginia in 1971. The next movie on the list is Roll Bounce. I think I need to add just a tiniest bit more underneath this eye here. Underneath both of the eyes. Roll Bounce came out in 2005. In 1970 Chicago, Xavier, played by Bow Wow, turns to skating as a way to cope with the loss of his mom. Roll Bounce was a really cute movie. It's fun. It's like a teeny version of what's ATL? You the movie with T.I. now skating? I'm going to set my under eye area with some loose setting powder. This is creasing already. I've been setting my forehead lately. Ooh, Lord, not this much I haven't been. Because I'm oily there. That's where my combination skin kicks in. And I get oily here and drier here. So I've been kind of setting this area so that I'm not like shiny, don't get as shiny as quickly throughout the day. The next movie on the list is Love and Basketball, another classic. We got a lot of classic movies to us. Love and Basketball is one of the greatest black romance films of all time. Love and Basketball pairs Omar Epps and Sanaa Lathan as childhood friends whose relationship turned into something more. I'm going to dust away that powder. I'm going to set the rest of my face with this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish pressed powder. The next movie on the list is Disney's Soul. This came out on Christmas Day, and me and my family watched it. Absolutely loved that movie. It made me rethink my life choices. Like, it had me in deep thought. Disney movies be deep, okay? Like, y'all think they for the kids. But sit your ass down and watch one. I bet you have you thinking like, is this really for the kids? You ever see Coco? Coco was deep. Coco was deep. The friend done killed the other friend. Coco was deep, yo. Released this past Christmas, Soul is the Pixar animated film focused on a musician who, after a near-death experience that lands him in the afterlife, regrets the life he took for granted. Next, we're going to bronze our face with this Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in the shade Caramel Cutie. I need some more color back to my face. I look kind of cray-cray right now. The next movie on the list is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I have not seen this movie. For decades, Peter Parker was a dorky white kid who did not fit in with his peers. In Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man is Miles Morales, a young Afro-Latino who wears Air Jordan 1s and listens to rap music. For many young kids of color who dream of being superheroes, this was the first time they went to the theater and saw someone who looks like them on screen. And bronzing your face, this is how I was taught to do it, in the shape of a number 3. So here, the temples, bring it down like boom, boom, 3. Here, here, and here. That's how I was taught to bronze my face. And of course, got to connect the forehead, baby. Blend it all out, honey. Blend it all out, especially up here, because it's looking kind of patchy. The next movie on the list is definitely a classic. And I was shocked to my core to find out that my own child has never saw this movie. As much as I watched this movie, I was shocked. The Wiz. The Wiz debuted in 1978, and my all-time favorite person is in this movie, Michael Jackson. It says, a retelling of The Wizard of Oz through the lens of contemporary black culture. The Wiz, the super soul musical Wonderful Wizard of Oz, features the legendary likes of Michael Jackson and Diana Ross at the peak of their careers. If you have not seen The Wiz, check it out. If you like The Wizard of Oz, which is a great movie, you're going to like The Wiz. The next movie on the list is You Got Served, which came out in 2004. Featuring an early 2000s all-star lineup of Marcus Houston and boy band B2K's Omarion and Little Fizz, You Got Served follows a talented dance crew as they compete in street competitions in urban Los Angeles. And that was the last movie on the list. I'm going to use a blush from this Juvia's Place palette. Let's do a mixture of these two here. 3. Light-handedly. Ooh, really light. Because these blushes are pigmented. This is the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette from Juvia's Place. Alright, so we got to go back to the eyes. I totally forgot to do my lashes. I can't believe this is not opening. Oh, now it opens. Now let's prep our eyes for some lashes. I have been using some new lashes, and I'll talk about them when we get there. I'm prepping the eyes for the lashes by adding some mascara. What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Are you and your significant others going out anywhere? What are you guys getting your dudes for Valentine's Day? Drop some gift ideas in the comment section below, cause I have run fresh out of them. Like, I try to think of what he got, what he need, what he might want, and I can't think of a darn thing. Lashes are prepped. Now I've tried out these Glamnetic lashes. These are magnetic lashes. These are in the style Bella. I was very skeptical when it came to magnetic lashes. And I tried them out the other day, and they work. They actually work really well. However, I'm thinking to myself, what is the actual benefit of these magnetic lashes? Like, you have to line your lash line, just like you would do when you're applying regular lashes. The only thing that you skip is the glue. But you apply your lashes like you apply your lashes. When I went to like remove them and to replace them, some of the liner came off, so I had to reapply the liner like I would have to reapply glue. So I'm like, is there really an extra benefit to magnetic lashes, or is it just fancy? Because this Glamnetic blend is kind of expensive. So what are we paying for? The magnets? What is the extra benefit? I mean, they're cool and they're fun. Maybe you're paying for the experience. I don't know. But is that it? So I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline with this. I'm not going to do a wing. I'm just going to do a simple line. And now that I've applied the magnetic glue or mascara, not mascara, lash stuff, I'm going to put the lashes on. And well, you know what? They are rather easy to apply. One thing I do like about these lashes is that they are really lightweight. They are really lightweight. Like, I don't feel anything. I don't feel no lash band sticking me. None of that. Alright, so we're going to now line the waterline with this Urban Decay 24-hour Glide On pencil in the shade Woodstock. It's like this really pretty pink fuchsia color. It's definitely not what I was going for, but it's on there now. I was going to match that lip color I'm using today, but it don't. And what do you guys want for Valentine's Day? Like me, I honestly couldn't tell you what I want. I don't feel like I need anything right now. I don't know what if I was to ask for something for Valentine's Day, it probably would be jewelry. Some really good jewelry, like some real gold hoops, which he bought me before in the past, and I ended up losing one at work. Of all the like fake hoops I own from the hair store, the beauty supply store, I don't use none of them. They stick with me till they tarnish, turn green, turn all shades of black and blue. I don't lose them. But as soon as I get some real gold hoop earrings, I end up losing one. I don't even know how. I lost it at work. This concealer is horrible. It's creasing like crazy right now. So we're going to go take this same color here that we used in the crease, and we're going to smoke out our lash line with that. Right, now we're going to go in with that shade Regular from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This burnt orange shade here. And we're going to smudge out the lower lash line right up under that color we just put down, just to soften it up a bit. So I was trying not to do it in the corner highlight, but why am I trying not to do it in the corner highlight? I don't have a reason not to do one. So I'm going to highlight my inner corners using this Becca highlighter. It's like this really pretty lavender iridescent highlight. It's really pretty. So I'm going to take a little of that and put that right here. Oh yes. Yes. Perfect. This is what this needed. This look needed this. Yes, you did, honey. I'm just gonna drag that up a little bit more. I always overdo it. Like, always overdo it. Oh, stop, girl. Stop. It's enough. No, it's not. Am I going to do this here? I'm gonna do a little bit here. Why did I put that right in between my daggone lash? The tiniest bit, because I don't want it to look ashy or anything. So just the tiniest bit here. And there you go. There she go. Just here. Just here. Cheekbones. I'm going to use Glow Gold Deposit by MAC, my favorite. And slightly on the forehead, just lightly on the forehead. Now everybody's gonna be doing like a red lip for Valentine's Day. I wanted to do something different. How different am I? Pink. People are going to wear their pink for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to use this pink fuchsia lipstick from Kat Von D Beauty. I don't have a liner to match this lipstick, so I'm going to use this one by Vday Cosmetics. It's more of like a red, so I'm hoping that this comes out the way I want it to come out. Fingers crossed. These lip liners from Vday Cosmetics are bomb.com. I said I'm going to get some more, but you know, I've been on my no makeup hiatus. Every year after Christmas, I would like go on a no makeup strike because I don't need none right now. So I don't buy none. But as soon as I am getting makeup again, ooh, let me shut up and line my lips. I hope this comes out the way I'm thinking it's going to come out. When I'm back to buying makeup again, I am going to get the other colors in this lip liner. I love them. They are so thin and skinny. It's so easy to line your lip with these. And they're creamy and smooth. So you can fill in your lip really easily with these too. I'm going to like slightly fill in the lip. Not too much. Just like that much. See how much? That's it. That's it. And then the rest of the lip, I'm going to apply the lipstick. Is it doing what I wanted it to do? I think it is. It's giving great Valentine's Day vibes, right? Perfect. All right, let's add our brow gel, and we are almost done here. Guys, check out those films. Let me know what you think if you haven't saw them already yet, which I'm pretty sure most of you have. And let me know which one is your favorite if you have. Of course, we got to add some setting spray. This is the only one I have around, which is this Makeup Revolution Calming Makeup Spray. So we're going to use this one. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys try it out. Don't forget to let me know which one of those films you saw before, which ones you plan on watching, which one is your favorite, which one do you think is a classic, what are you doing for Valentine's Day, what do you want for Valentine's Day, and all that jazz. Comment that stuff down below for me. I will be checking the comments because I'm interested in knowing what you guys are doing for Valentine's Day. I wish you guys a very happy Valentine's Day. Even if you're not spending Valentine's Day with a significant other, spend it with a child, a family member. Just make sure you're with someone that you love and someone that loves you right back. You guys, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.